All that I have is all that you've given me. Did you never worry that I come to depend on you? I gave you all the love I had in me. Now I find you lie, and I can't believe it's true. Wrap in her arms, I see you across the street.
My name is Julie Zebro, and I'm the marketing and advertising manager for the Monroe County Ag Society, who is the sponsor of the Budweiser Dairyland Super National Truck and Tractor Pull. And we also have a website. The website's probably the easiest with the most information. The website is www.Tomah, tractorpull.com. And you should be able to find just about anything on there. Phone numbers we have on there, email is on the website too.
This is Joanna radio station Chicago FM, and I have a pleasure to speak with Julie, PR of the Spectacular Entertaining here in Wisconsin, Tomah. Julie, tell me everything about this place, where we are.
We started our pull 43 years ago in September on a very cold weekend in the fall, and it has grown to what you have seen today, which is over 300 hooks. And when I say 300 hooks, that's tractors, trucks, semis. We've had 300 pulls down a 350-foot track, and it is it's a motor sport of sorts, but it's not a race. It's more power than anything, and we have competitors from all over the United States of America, and from Canada, and also from the Netherlands that come to pull here in Tomah. And we usually have at least one competitor that comes across, they call it across the pond, and we have reciprocate in the last few years where we have sent across the pond one of our better pullers and grand champion people as well. It's really a family-orientated event. We have a lot of vendors here, for the ladies, a lot of purses and jewelry and good smelly stuff and that kind of thing. And also, the things that interest the men, the toys, not the toys, but tools, I'm sorry. And the replicas of the tractors and the trucks that are being pulled here. So, and the food, and you can't ever go to an event like this without good food. And I think people have really enjoyed all the new things that have been on the ground this year.
Everyone can find something for themselves. It sounds very great. As we continue about the trucks, pulling trucks, could you explain our listeners what is about this competition? What is the process?
Well, the process is that they run a circuit, and they start. They do a couple pulls in the wintertime indoors, and that's usually in a very large community that has a big arena of some type, and they gather points. and depending upon where their placing is how many points they get. And they also get cash prizes. Like our cash purse here is $200,000 plus awards. Like first place winners get $100 gas card, a jacket. Budweiser gives them a Budweiser watch. And I'm sure there's some other, and they get a big trophy, which is really quite nice. And so all year long they go from state to state to community to community. Typically it's a smaller community, 10,000 to 15,000 people.
So what is depends on it's as bigger engine is better?
Horsepower is better. Like the mini rods are light and quick and fast, and then you have the semis and the unlimited tractors that have 6 jet airplanes on them, and that, as you saw last night, that shoots fire as it starts up and comes down the track. Their vehicles are absolutely gorgeous just to look at, and we do allow them to go into the pit area. It is free, which is very unusual for them to do that. Most motorsports do not let them, and in a lot of motorsports right now, they don't even let them in. But our fans, and especially our pullers, really enjoy talking to the fans and being able to have the opportunity to show off their machinery. A few other pulls were part of the super national circuit, and there's 3 of us. And you always want to have, if nothing else, bragging rights to tell them that you're the very best in the country. However, saying that, I would have to guess to say, in all honesty, that most everybody, even though we may not get the big trophy at the end of the year, think that Tomah truly is the best club. Our whole community gets behind this. We have wonderful sponsors. We have wonderful people that do a lot of volunteer and don't ask for anything. They usually get a T-shirt and a cap, and they're just happy with that. It does take about 250 people to put on an event like this in various capacities, and we do have one full-time paid staff member who is operations and management.
Tomah in Wisconsin is so small city, but I think it's make very great impact, economic impact. What do you think about it?
The economic impact we know is $15 million plus for a week with this type of activity here, and it does not only affect the Tomah community, but it also affects the county itself, which is the Monroe County. It also affects, the whole state of Wisconsin, because they have to travel, they have to get gas, they have to eat. So we're very proud of what we have been able to accomplish economically. The other thing that's really important here is a lot of our nonprofit organizations also have our vendors here, especially in the food area, and they make a tremendous amount of money over the week that, now they don't have to go door to door to the merchants and ask for a donation for a special project that they got going on. Or, that they don't have to have another bake sale or sell popcorn and candy bars and pizzas and all that kind of stuff. They're able to take the money that they've earned and they appreciate and able to put it back into the community. And it's money that they've earned and they haven't had to ask for it. So it's a very cohesive group that is very cooperated between all of us. And, they understand how good this is for the community as a whole.
Congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
us a few words from yourself.
As I said before to you, this has been a real highlight to have you find us and to be able to show you why we become so involved and so excited about an event like this. It has been a privilege to get to know both you and Ray, and we could not have asked for anything better other than the fact that you joined us. So, Godspeed to the both of you, and hope we see you again.
Hope see you again. Thank you very much.
Yeah.